Hi, I'm Sean, and welcome to our family vlog here in Changsha, the capital of Hunan province and home to over 10 million people. From the peaceful Yuelu mountain to the energetic streets of Taipinglaojie and Wenheyo, we had great food like xiaolongxia and the iconic stinky tofu, and after feeding some toucans, went to see one of the best preserved ancient mummies ever discovered. We stayed in the exotic hotel in central Changsha, and our room had a very Japanese feel about it. Japanese style hotel.
No, just this floor is Japanese.
Oh, this floor. This floor is Japanese style floor. Our first stop before heading to the Yuelu mountain was to go and find some food.
我们要去吃贝顶波波菜。我要去找到它在哪里。湖南菜，但是是一个小碗一个小碗，我也没有吃过。在网上面很火。
Luckily, the restaurant wasn't too far away, and I was able to enjoy for the first time that authentic Hunan flavour, all of which I thoroughly enjoyed, because it's all very spicy. Tabitha then tried some additional snacks after our meal.
很甜. It tastes kind of like caramel.
And finally, stinky tofu.
It's a bit spicy. The skin is black, but it's just normal taste. I smelled it and it was a bit stinky. I just thought maybe we should call it xiang doufu, which is like vagrant tofu. Let's try this bit. Very spicy.
Oh, very spicy. We then headed off to Yuelu mountain. Located on the west bank of the Xiang River in Changsha, it is a renowned national scenic area. Known for its natural beauty and cultural significance, it has been a place of inspiration for scholars and poets for centuries. One of the key landmarks on the mountain is the Aiwan Pavilion, an iconic structure often visited by tourists and locals alike. The pavilion is deeply connected to the famous poet Du Fu, who is known for his reflective and emotive poetry that often intertwined themes of nature and hardship. We then headed off to get some Bing Fun, a Chinese dessert that we all really enjoy because it was just far too hot.
这里真的很热，我第一次这么热，我在出汗了。
We then headed off for dinner to a restaurant called Tianbao Brothers to try xiaolongxia, or spicy crayfish. It's a popular dish in Hunan province, particularly in Changsha, its capital. Hunan cuisine, known for its bold flavours and spiciness, features this dish prominently, often prepared with chili peppers, garlic and a variety of spices. While crayfish is popular throughout China, the version from Hunan is famous for its heat and intensity, much like other dishes from this region. In the evening, we visited Wenheyo, which is an indoor market/dining spot. It has a very retro feel about it, and stepping inside was like travelling back into the 1980s.
要吃这个吗？滑滑蛋，我小时候吃的零食，你可以挑一个，你想吃什么？
Due to my wife's nostalgia, we decided to buy some. It had several floors with various things to see and do, including a very old and out-of-tune piano. On each floor there were various other snacks to buy, including more smelly tofu, fruit and decorations. They even had a cable car. China always surprises me, and so far Changsha was no different. And now we've just been out to have some ice cream. So, a very colourful city. The next day we visited a zoo, which was inside the same mall as Wenheyo. And after we had got our tickets and put our name badges on, we sat inside to have a look at the various animals that they had. One of the most amazing parts was feeding the toucans, who were actually very gentle and very precise when picking the seeds out of your hand.
That tickles. He's tickling me.
Gentle, hey. Very gentle. After seeing the meerkats, deer, and feeding the capybara, we came across this area in which you could colour in any particular fish of your choosing and then scan it onto the wall. Your very own digital fish. Where are we going now?
太平老街。
Taipinglaojie. the heart of Changsha, the best place to come if you're hungry, full of all different kinds of food, lots of noise, lots of colour, and very friendly people. The first snacks to choose from were actually fruits, covered in caramelised sugar, including strawberries and hawthorn berries.
It's actually quite sweet.
Is it good?
I'm gonna have to lick this thing because it's too hard to eat because it sticks to my teeth.
The next snack was Jiangbanya, a marinated and spiced duck from Hunan province, known for its spicy flavour. And as Shushu will show you, it was absolutely everywhere.
Most popular snack in Changsha, and like lots of shops selling them. Jiangbanya. See? Jiangbanya. 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 There's Jiangbanya shop everywhere. Jiangbanya. Jiangbanya. Another Jiangbanya.
Eventually we were able to taste it for ourselves, with some very mixed reactions.
Too dry for me, the duck.
There's a strange taste. Looks like it was spicy.
The place that we spent the most money was this little boutique store called Sue's Story, which sold a variety of snacks, most of which were these flaky pastry snacks of all different kinds of flavours, such as black tea flavour, green tea flavour, orange flavour or original flavour. They also had some really nice drinks.
It's a honey water, but with the flowers in it. It's quite nice. 我想买这个，你试试看。
After a little bit more tasting and a little bit more shopping around, we decided to buy a selection. After we had made our purchase, it was time to get back to the hotel because the rain came on real heavy.
有一点点狼狈，雨下太大了。
The next day, and once the weather had improved quite significantly, we visited Hunan Museum, one of the most significant museums in China. The museum features an extensive collection of cultural relics, including ancient pottery, bronzeware, weaponry, and a lot of historical artifacts that tell the story of Hunan province's rich history. They even had an old house up on the second floor which caused a little bit of confusion.
How can you lift up a house and put it in a museum? Like, I just think it stayed here. Built the museum around the house. You can't lift up an old house and then put it in a museum because you would probably break it. That is very, very, very old, Mama. Or maybe it was built on a mountain or something. What? It's not funny.
It took a little bit of time, but after seeing a replica of her tomb, both big and small, we were finally able to catch a glimpse of Lady Di, a 2,000-year-old mummy and one of the best preserved in the world.